Black owned. It's about business, our culture, creating legacies. See us, hear us, support the movement. We are Black owned.
So I'm Miss Defined with Black Owned Reporting. We started doing Black Owned Reporting because during the midst of COVID, everything shut down. Like, it had a big impact on the economy and on businesses both large and small. We wanted to show small business owners that we still care. So now I'm going to have my guest introduce himself to the people.
Okay, good afternoon. My name is JUNIOMARS, owner of All Star Lineup Barbershop. It's on 17 Belmont Avenue, Brooklyn, New York.
So how long have you been in business?
Say a year, 6 months, 18 months.
18 months?
Yeah.
So how long have you been cutting hair?
20 plus years.
20 plus years?
Yep.
So how did you get your start?
Actually, my brother was cutting at home. And one time he wasn't home, somebody came to me to give them a cut. And from looking at what he was doing, I gave the person a cut. And my first attempt, I did better than all he was doing. So everybody started coming, from then everyone started coming to me.
Everyone was like, you know what, yeah, we're just going to migrate.
That's about it.
So where did you get your start? Like, where? Did you get started here? Did you get started back home?
Back home. I'm actually from Guyana. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's in the Caribbean. Yeah.
How do you feel as though your family has supported your business?
Well, my family, I could say, supported me well in the sense that everybody always say, well, you know, Junior is a good barber, so of course we would recommend other people to come.
Being a good barber is always in style.
Yeah, a barber, to me being a barber is that barbering is actually art. Mm-hmm. And somebody learned the art of barbering, the connection never be out of a job. Mm-hmm. One thing they say, until they create a robot to cut people hair, barber's gonna always have job.
I don't think so, because I feel like you're gonna have that personal touch.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So barber gonna always be in demand for being a barber.
So you mentioned what it means to be a good barber. So what does it mean to you to be a Black-owned business owner?
Well, I would consider myself real privileged to be a Black-owned because the census in New York for say like 2% of all businesses owned by Blacks. Mm-hmm. And for be a part of that 2%, that's good. We need more Black owners. Mm-hmm. For say so, I would say that's good because it's not easy being Black-owned because number one, it's not even easy to get loan as a Black person.
Really?
Yep, I would want to think so.
So what do you feel was your hardest struggle of becoming a barber?
My hardest struggle? Dealing with picky customers.
See, that goes right back to that personal touch.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, I'm going to make sure that you get cut correct, so when you come back, you bring your whole friends and your family.
Yeah, that was the hardest part. Some customers are very picky. But after a while, you get to know them, you're like, yeah, this is what I'm looking for. So long as you overcome that obstacle, you're all good.
Okay, so what other businesses do you own?
No, this is just like, apart from the barbershop, I'm into our product line. It's called Nature Pride. Mm-hmm. Where I produce all natural oil, organic, make your hair glow, soften your beard as well. Mm-hmm. You do a little bit of perfume, making perfume as well.
So I can come to you for some hair oil, and if I want to get my boyfriend like some beard balm, I can get some beard balm too.
Definitely.
So give me a fun fact, something interesting about you that you want the people to know.
Fun thing,
a fun fact.
Well, I can't even say I'm always funny. In the barbershop is always funny. Somebody always making some joke, cracking something. So in a barbershop is like barber life is like culture. You know the good, you know the bad, you know the indifference, you know everyone. You will know the doctors, lawyers, people that you wouldn't even call, everyone you would know. So it's just being a barber is just a fun life to say. It's just nice being a barber.
Do you have any name drops that you can drop? Who have you cut for? Any mayors?
I don't want to say his name, but I have a few people because of the position. I really can.
Because of the position.
Yeah, really.
But you have cut for some people have in the up and up have sought you out and been like, I need him to cut my hair. Yeah. I need it.
Well, one big position, one big figure for say, I can't really call his name. Mm-hmm. Well, he heard about me and he living all the way downtown Brooklyn. And he heard about me and he said, you know what? Let me get this guy number, and he come all the time to get his hair cut done.
Well, he was like, I need it. I love that family atmosphere. Mm-hmm. Like, you learned from your brother, and then you were like, you know what? I'm cutting hair a little better than you. Do you have any tips for anyone who's trying to become a barber like you?
No, my tip is that for anybody that want to become a barber, like a real, not don't settle for be just a good barber. Anything you do, you want to dominate whatever you're doing. You want to be the best at whatever you're doing. Whatever you do, you want to add value to it. And to me, what make me I would say, one of the top barbers for say, I mean, it's not just boasting, but your reputation speaks for itself, is that you always seek to add value to what you do. It's like I will work with clients, listen to what the clients say, not giving them the cut that I want, the cut that they want. So most of my clients, they're like really satisfied. So in most cases, I'm booked out already. So you see, I'm not even open. You see, so many people outside start waiting. So you always get people keep recommending people, go to junior, go to junior, go to junior. So I would say just add to your craft, add value to whatever you're doing.
So I know that you mentioned earlier, do you work within the school system?
Yeah, I actually teach in 2 schools. Yeah, I'm teaching the kids how to do the trade of barbering and business management. Yeah, so, and the kids like it. Strange enough, one of the kids called me the other day. They'd be like, Junior, thanks because the stuff that you showed us during quarantine, he started cutting his dad and dad say, you know what, I'm going to buy some clippers for you and you could actually pursue this trade because you started doing it well.
Oh, wow.
So he was actually taking lessons while he was teaching, so that's good.
I love that. They're like, you know what, you're not only teaching them a life skill, you're teaching them some responsibility, you're teaching them hey, business management. So if you want to do this in the future, here's another way out, because you've shown by example that you can do it.
Yeah, definitely. Trust me, because sometimes black folks saying that there is no job, but there is always entrepreneurship. You can learn to do something. There is always something that you could do to create wealth within your family, make a change in your life. You don't always have to depend on the system for say. You could always look for a way out. And my way would for say the best thing is learning a trade, whatever trade it be. You might be able to achieve it in school. You might be able to achieve it through a trade.
That is very important. And I have my 2 last things for you. What are the final thoughts that you have for the people out there listening?
My final thoughts out there, as the old topic is that Black Life Matters, I would say as black folks, let us push for betterment for ourselves. Let's treat one another with equality and start pulling on our brothers.
That's very important. And the most important thing for the interview, where can they find you?
Oh, we're located on 17 Belmont Avenue. That's Brooklyn, New York. Zip code 11212. It's all-star lineup. It's a 5-star barbershop. So you're good.
And what about your hair oils and your beard balms?
Yeah, you could get me. You could call me on 646-510-4192.
Do you have any social media that you want to plug up?
Yeah, it's on. You can check my Instagram. My work is up there as well. It's JUNIOIMARS at Instagram.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much for letting me interview you.
Appreciate it.
So we got to do the last thing. We appreciate you. We need more men that are willing to not only show that they are making the initiative, but they're willing to teach the youth, hey, you have this valuable life skill, and I'm going to teach you how to do a business plan. I'm going to teach you how to have a plan A and a plan B, and I'm going to try to help you get there. That mentorship is so important.
Yeah, especially in an area like this, for say, right, where this area like Brownsville, East New York, is that we all know that this area have the most project within the entire country. So it's like, when I was opening up the barbershop, people be like, you know what, you're taking a chance opening up a barbershop, and especially if you want to create a nice barbershop. People be like, no, create something like in the ghetto. But my thought was always add value. Have a Manhattan style even within the art of the ghetto. So you attract people. When sometimes people come like, because of the work that you do, and I will attract people from Manhattan, you attract people from New Jersey, Long Island, because when you add value, they want, wherever you be, people will come for your service.
Wow. All right. So we're going to end it like this. If you have any videos or if you have any black-owned businesses that you feel as though we should support, make sure that you like and you subscribe in the comments below. And make sure you also like and subscribe to the channel. All right. Thank you again, Junior, for letting me interview you.
Thank you. Peace out.
I'm shining. I'm shining. I'm shining. I'm shining. I'm shining.